What if the most powerful pain relief wasn't sitting in your medicine cabinet, but growing in your backyard, sitting in your kitchen pantry, or passed down through generations of people who never stepped foot in a pharmacy? The Amish have been living without modern conveniences for centuries, and when pain struck, they didn't reach for a pill bottle. They reached for knowledge. Today, we're uncovering 11 of their most trusted, time-tested remedies for pain, ones that hold up to scientific scrutiny and are still used by millions of people around the world. Welcome back. Today's video is a little different. We're stepping back in time, into the quiet farmhouses and herb gardens of Amish communities, where generations of families managed headaches, joint pain, muscle aches, and inflammation using nothing but nature. These aren't myths or folklore. Many of these remedies have been studied and validated by modern researchers. Let's get into all 11. Remedy 1. Ginger for muscle and joint pain. Number 1 is ginger, and the Amish have used it for centuries to treat sore muscles and joint inflammation. Ginger contains active compounds called gingerols and shogals, which are natural anti-inflammatory agents. A 2015 study published in the journal Osteoarthritis and Cartilage found that ginger extract significantly reduced pain in patients with knee osteoarthritis. The Amish traditionally make a strong ginger tea by simmering fresh ginger root in water for 10 to 15 minutes, then drinking it 2 to 3 times a day. Some also apply warm ginger compresses directly to sore joints for localized relief. Remedy 2. Apple cider vinegar for arthritis pain. Number 2. Apple cider vinegar, one of the most iconic staples in Amish households. The Amish have long used raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar for joint pain and arthritis. While research is still ongoing, ACV contains acetic acid and antioxidants that may help reduce inflammation. Many Amish families mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw ACV with warm water and a little honey, drinking it once or twice daily. It's important to note that ACV should always be diluted, never consumed straight, as it can damage tooth enamel. This is not a cure for arthritis, but many users report meaningful reduction in stiffness and discomfort over consistent use. Remedy 3. Cayenne pepper, capsaicin, for nerve and back pain. Number 3. Cayenne pepper, and this one is backed by some of the strongest science on the list. The active compound in cayenne, capsaicin, works by depleting a neurotransmitter called substance P, which is responsible for sending pain signals to the brain. Capsaicin is now a well-established ingredient in FDA-approved topical pain patches and creams. The Amish traditionally made a cayenne salve by mixing cayenne powder into warm coconut oil or lard and applying it to the skin for back pain, arthritis, and nerve pain. If you try this at home, always do a patch test first, and avoid contact with eyes or broken skin. Remedy 4. Willow bark tea for headaches and general pain. Number 4 is white willow bark, and this one is essentially where aspirin came from. White willow bark contains a compound called salicin, which the body converts into salicylic acid, the same active ingredient in aspirin. Native American and European herbal traditions used willow bark for pain and fever for thousands of years, and the Amish adopted it into their herbal medicine chest. A tea made from willow bark has been shown in clinical studies to reduce lower back pain and headaches. It works more slowly than aspirin but tends to last longer, and is gentler on the stomach for many people. Note, people who are allergic to aspirin should avoid willow bark. Remedy 5. Comfrey poultice for sprains and bruises. Number 5. Comfrey, sometimes called knitbone in Amish communities. Comfrey contains allantoin, a compound that promotes cell regeneration and reduces inflammation. The Amish traditionally made a poultice from fresh or dried comfrey leaves, applied directly to sprains, bruises, and muscle soreness. A randomized controlled trial published in Phytomedicine found that a comfrey root extract ointment was significantly more effective than a placebo for ankle sprains. Important caution: comfrey should only be used topically, never consumed internally, as it contains compounds called pyrrolizidine alkaloids that can be harmful to the liver when ingested. Remedy 6. Peppermint oil for tension headaches. Number 6. Peppermint, used by Amish healers for tension headaches and sinus pain. Peppermint contains menthol, which creates a cooling sensation and has been shown to inhibit serotonin receptors and stimulate cold receptors in the skin, effectively blocking pain signals. A German study published in Cephalalgia found that applying diluted peppermint oil to the forehead was as effective as 500 milligrams of acetaminophen for tension headaches. The Amish diluted peppermint oil in a carrier oil like olive oil and rubbed it on the temples and forehead. Never apply essential oils undiluted directly to skin. Remedy 7. Turmeric for chronic inflammation. Number 7. Turmeric, the golden root the Amish blended into teas and tonics for chronic pain. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is one of the most researched natural anti-inflammatories in the world. Multiple peer-reviewed studies have shown it can reduce markers of inflammation comparable to some over-the-counter NSAIDs, without the gastrointestinal side effects. The Amish traditionally mixed turmeric with warm milk and honey, what we now call a golden milk, and drank it daily. Absorption of curcumin is significantly improved when combined with black pepper, which contains piperine. Remedy 8. Clove oil for toothache. Number 8. Clove oil for tooth and mouth pain. This is one of the most well-validated home remedies on this list. Clove oil contains eugenol, a natural anesthetic and antiseptic compound. Eugenol is actually used in dentistry today as an ingredient in some dental cements and temporary fillings. The Amish applied a small amount of clove oil to a cotton ball and pressed it against a sore tooth or aching gum for temporary relief. Clinical studies confirm eugenol's effectiveness as a topical anesthetic. Note, this is a temporary measure. It doesn't treat the underlying dental issue. Remedy 9. Arnica for bruises and muscle soreness. Number 9. Arnica montana, a flowering mountain plant used extensively in Amish first aid. Arnica contains helonolin, a compound with potent anti-inflammatory properties. It's been used for centuries across Europe and North America for muscle soreness, bruising, and minor injuries. Today, Arnica gel is commercially available and backed by multiple clinical studies showing reduced bruising, swelling, and post-exercise muscle pain. The Amish used it as an infused oil or salve applied topically. Never take Arnica internally. It is toxic when consumed. Remedy 10. Warm salt water and honey for throat pain. Number 10. A deceptively simple but genuinely effective remedy. Warm salt water and raw honey for sore throat pain. The Amish were practical. Gargling with warm salt water reduces inflammation in the throat by drawing out fluid through osmosis and creating an environment hostile to bacteria. This is well supported by modern medicine. The American Academy of Otolaryngology recommends warm salt water gargles for throat pain. Adding raw honey provides an additional antimicrobial effect. Honey has been shown to coat the throat lining and inhibit bacterial growth. Together, they form a simple, accessible, and genuinely effective pain remedy. Remedy 11. Chamomile tea for nerve pain and cramping. Number 11. Chamomile, used as an evening tonic for muscle cramps, nerve pain, and menstrual discomfort. Chamomile contains apigenin and bisabol, compounds with known antispasmodic, anti-inflammatory, and mild sedative properties. The Amish brewed chamomile tea from dried flowers and drank it before bed to ease cramping, nerve sensitivity, and general body tension. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry confirmed chamomile's antispasmodic properties. It's one of the safest remedies on this list, and has been used safely across centuries of traditional medicine worldwide. So there you have it, 11 old Amish pain remedies that actually work, backed by both centuries of tradition and, in most cases, modern scientific research. The Amish weren't just guessing. They were observing, refining, and passing down genuine knowledge about the natural world around them. A few important reminders before you go. These remedies are not replacements for professional medical care. If you're dealing with severe, chronic, or unexplained pain, always consult a doctor. These are complementary tools, and in many cases, powerful ones. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, share it with someone who prefers natural approaches to wellness, and subscribe if you want more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.